the story. The story is that a new form of capital began to emerge about 10 years ago. Capital was always a produced means of production. So whether you have Robinson Crusoe's fishing rod, a steam engine, or an industrial, a very advanced industrial robot today, it's a produced means of production, something we produced in order to produce other stuff. But this new mutation of capital, which I call cloud capital, it's what lives in your phone.
And every by cloud, you mean it's a sort of ethereal asset?
No,
you mean it's a permission?
No, I'm talking about the cloud.
Okay.
So take Alexa or Siri or Google Assistant, right? Okay. Now that sits there either on your phone or on your desk, and you order it to do things. Mm-hmm. Well, yes, but that's only a tiny part of the story. Yeah. What it is, it's an interface between you and a whole agglomeration of capital goods, including optic fiber cables that are laid on the ocean floors, huge, gigantic server farms that hum like a factory, like a dark satanic mill, to quote Edmund Burke, cell towers. This is capital. Yeah. It doesn't live in the cloud, but it's what we call the cloud. Yeah. When you upload stuff, photographs on the cloud, right? Or you save stuff on the cloud. So you interface with this thing, which is a kind of capital, but it's not exactly a produced means of production, because what does Amazon's Alexa, what does it do? You're training it, essentially, through your commands, it's just speaking in the house. It gets from you data, but data on what? On you, on your preferences. So you are training it to learn how to give you good recommendations. So I don't know about you, but when Amazon recommends a book, I always want to read it because it knows me. When Spotify gives me a recommendation for music, invariably I like it. Invariably, because it understands me really very well. So I'm training it to train me, to train it, to train me, to train it, to train me, so that at some point it can actually make a recommendation, and then I can say, okay, I want that. So, and the fundamental thing, Tom, here is that this is not like standard advertising, where you see a poster that says buy a Mercedes-Benz, then you go to a Mercedes-Benz dealership and you get one. No, Alexa convinces you to buy something, exercise bike, whatever, a pair of binoculars, and then sells it to you, bypassing every marketplace in the world. Now that is a fiefdom. That is a market. And you see, and most income now that is accumulated in the form of rents that Bezos charges capitalists for access to this digital fiefdom. So we're going back to a system where access to the land, only this time it is digital land, it's what I call cloud capital, is restricted, crucial, outside the marketplace, outside capitalism, and procures a magnificent rent for the new cloud lords. That's a new system.